service yet.
Okay.
I'm waiting on that notification though. Oh, comment popped up.
You roll with it.
What they want to pull up for me?
Okay. All right. First and foremost, we would like to give all praise and the glory unto Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah Ba'Shem Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, whom rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect believers, listeners whom have came back to the obedience dealing with he's able. Speaking of Yahweh Shah, we come to a time to where, we gonna have to have strong, unmovable faith, for the situations and circumstances that we're gonna be faced with. All right, and circumstances in the times of Jacob trouble. Okay, which is gonna cause us to trust and to appreciate him more. Okay, well our faith has to be on maximum, going into the worst times ever. So we're just gonna get some accounts, roll through the about shot. No, God, bro.
This is Luke chapter 7, verse
Capernaum.
Capernaum.
Yeah.
The elder of the Jews beseeching him that he was worthy for whom he should do this.
Yeah, go ahead.
For he loved our nation.
He believed and he was given alms. All right, go and petition Yahweh to come. Let's finish it on later.
Pick back up.
Yeah, with his friend stopped him. After they played through. So go ahead, bro.
This Luke chapter 7, verse 6 again.
Yep.
Then Yahushua went with them, and when he was not far from the house, the centurion sent friends to him, saying unto him, Lord, trouble not thyself, for I am not worthy that thou shouldest enter under my roof.
And he's showing humility. It's another thing like Yahweh Shema Shai is dealing with the humble. But he showed humility. Like I'm not even worthy for you to come to my house. Shows you that he wasn't high minded. Even though he was a man with rank, you know, he was a centurion. Is gonna go into it. Okay, go ahead.
Wherefore neither thought I myself worthy to come unto thee.
Yep.
But say in a word, and my servant shall be healed.
Yep. So he pretty much saying, look, you're not worthy. I'm not worthy for you to come to my house. And then I didn't even think I was worthy to come to you. That's why he sent the elders, all right, of the Jews, to go ask Yahushua for their healing. Go ahead.
For I also am a man set under authority, having under me soldiers, and I say unto one, Go, and he goeth, and to another, Come, and he cometh.
Yeah, so he's a man of authority, but you see the meekness he's shown. He has, authority because a centurion goes into century, which means he was over 100, Roman soldiers, and he was like, look, I have authority over men, and when I speak things, they do it. So he's relating that to Yahushua, like, look, you can just speak it, you know? Like he had faith that Yahushua had authority over that situation, man, over that sickness, man. He had faith in that, He had no doubt. He was like, he knew Yahushua had authority over that situation. So he was like, look, when I speak things to these men that's under me, things get done. So I was like, oh, you don't even have to physically show up, just speak it, and I believe you can do it. Go ahead.
And to my servant, do this, and he doeth it.
Yep.
When Yahweh heard these things, he marveled at him.
Yep.
And turned him about, and said unto the people that followed him, I say unto you, I have not found so great faith, no, not in Israel.
Yep. So Yahushua was marveling at his faith. You see, and then these times we coming into, we want Yahushua to marvel at our faith, which provokes him to intervene. on our behalf. And he's not physically here, but we know, all right, that he has full control over these circumstances, man. Let's get that in Matthew 28 and I believe 18. You know,
Uh, This is Matthew chapter 28, verse 18. And Yahushua came and spake unto them, saying, all power is given unto me in heaven and in earth.
all power is given unto him in heaven and in earth. You see, so Yahweh Shai has great authority. You know, so when we get in these certain situations that we're going to find ourselves in, man, leading up to this time, and when we in the midst, okay, of this chaos, we have to believe that He's able, man. All that power was given unto Him, man. You know,
Right,
yeah. So
like the Lord said, He said His hand is not shortened to which He cannot, to that He cannot save,
yep, yep.
nor His ear heavy that He don't hear.
Mm-hmm.
We know His right hand man is Yahweh Shai, or His right hand is Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
So Yahweh Shai is not at a point to where He is something that He can't do. That's why He also said, with man it's impossible, but with the Most High, nothing is impossible.
Mm-hmm. Like I say, all things are impossible, man. I mean, possible through Yahweh Shai. He's able. It's gonna be time we're gonna be in concentration camps, surrounded by troops or on the move. Like we're gonna be in some intense situation, man. But we have to have that mindset, like that centurion, that Israelite centurion. That was like, you can speak it. You don't even have to be present. I believe in your authority. I have faith. He had faith in Yahweh Shai's authority, man. You know, and him being a man of authority, he had that faith in that, man. Let's get that in let's get Luke 5:17. We just getting these accounts of faith, man. Go ahead.
This is Luke chapter 5, verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
And it came to pass on a certain day, as he was teaching, that there were Pharisees and doctors of the law sitting by, which were come out of every town of Galilee and Judea and Jerusalem, and the power of the Lord was present to heal them.
Yeah, so it's a big crowd. It will draw a crowd. Go ahead.
And behold, to bring him in and to lay him before him and let him down through the tiling.
Let him down through the talent. So you got picture what's going on. They did it, but it wasn't convenient for them to bring a paralyzed man. You know, to
Right.
even start this whole process. Hey, get your ass. You know.
That's what they
Yeah,
came
yeah,
up
yeah,
with. They
yeah.
was like can't get through shit.
Yeah.
Drop me through the.
Good.
They went upon the housetop and let him down through the tiling
Yep.
with his couch into the midst before Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, so they said we just gonna drop you off in front. He in project they'll paralyze like this shit. They drop me off in front of him.
Right.
Y'all ain't even gotta come down and drop me off, man. You know, their faith, but their whole process. He had to have faith. They had to have faith to execute this, man. Everybody had faith in the situation, man. Okay, take me to your house shop, man. Go ahead.
And when he saw their faith, he said unto him, man, thy sins are forgiven thee.
Yep.
And the scribes and the Pharisees began to reason, saying, who is this which speaketh blasphemies?
Yep.
Who can forgive sins but the Most High alone?
Yeah. So here you go, Jake. Jake don't care about the miracle, the man is being able to walk. Jake is just trying to trip up your shot. Okay, and then you have that now. Like there's men that are set up that call themselves teachers and leaders, but they're set up to try to downplay your Howard shot, man. You got Jake now tell you the miracles weren't real.
Right.
And they call themselves one body in your Howard shot, but then they say the miracles weren't real, man.
And if it was some form of witchcraft.
Yeah. Those same men are back today, man, as they're seeing the power of Yahweh Shema Shah work in the earth. Go ahead.
But when Yahweh Shah perceived their thoughts, he answering said unto them, what reason ye in your hearts? Whether it's easier to say, thy sins be forgiven thee, or to say, rise up and walk.
Yeah, so what's easier? So Yahweh Shah should finish showcase his authority. Go ahead.
But that ye may know that the Son of Man have power upon earth to forgive sins,
Mm-hmm.
he said unto the sick of the palsy, I say unto thee, arise and take up thy couch and go into thine house.
Yeah, so go ahead.
And immediately he rose up before them
He go ahead.
and took up that with whereon he lay
Yep.
and departed to his own house, glorifying Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
So Yahweh Shema Shai got the glory for that, man. The Heavenly Father got the glory through his son. Okay, Yahweh Shai. Okay. And he showed his authority because it said immediately. So when Yahweh Shai said immediately he got up, man. Okay. The elements obey Yahweh Shai. You see?
Made me think about that fig tree. He told the well, he ain't see no figs. He told it to wither and die,
And
and
that,
it
yeah.
immediately died.
Yeah.
And just think about the times we coming into. You know, we know the Lord said we gonna eat, so we ain't got to worry about it. Lord might give us the power to bring fruit. He might lead us to one of the fruit trees in somewhere where we at, and then tell us to bring fruit too. You know,
Yeah.
bring it to life.
Or just make fruit just start growing,
Out
apples
the
start
ground.
growing out the grass. Like, he's able, like he ain't limited.
Right.
All power. And we're gonna need, those type of miracles and that power, all right, that's gonna aid us through these times, man. You know?
I just remember what did Moses do. You know, that the water that came out of that rock.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And that rock
that's
represents Yahweh Shai, man.
kind
Okay.
of living water.
Living water. Let's get that in Mark 5 and 25. That's the last account. So it's just important that we, have unmovable faith in these times, man. With no doubting. Go ahead.
This is Mark chapter 5, verse 25.
Yep.
And a certain woman which had an issue of blood 12 years, and had suffered many things of many physicians,
Yep.
and had spent all that she had, and was nothing bettered, but rather grew worse,
Mm-hmm.
when she had heard of Yahushua, came in the press behind, and touched his garment.
Yep. So she heard going back. All they had to hear was Yahweh Shai was over here. Okay. And her mindset was, if I can just touch his garment, you see, extreme faith.
Come.
You know. Go ahead.
For she said, if I may touch but his clothes, I shall be whole.
Yep.
And straightway the fountain of her blood was dried up.
Straight away, instantly. Cause faith activated power. You see. Go ahead.
And she felt in her body that she was healed of that plague.
Go ahead.
And Yahushua, immediately knowing in himself that virtue had gone out of him, turned him about in the press and said, who touched my clothes?
Yep.
And his disciples said unto him, thou seest the multitude thronging thee, and sayest, thou, who touched me?
Yeah. So the disciples like you surrounded. It's a crowd. You gotta visualize it. It's a crowd surrounding Yahweh Shai. So it's like a moving crowd as he's walking through. You know, they're just trying to get to him. Okay, so you gotta have other people touching him.
Right,
But they were just touching, probably just to say, yeah, I touched him.
right.
Well, nah, she touched him with an intent. She touched him with faith. She was trying to be healed. She had an intent to what she doing. She had a purpose to what she was doing. you know. So when he felt that, he was like, who touched me? You know, he felt that virtue, man. Like, nah, somebody touched me with
With a
intention.
purpose.
Yeah, go ahead.
And he looked round about to see her that had done this thing. But the woman, fearing and trembling, knowing what was done in her, came and fell down before him,
Mm-hmm.
and told him all the truth.
Go ahead.
And he said unto her, daughter, thy faith have made thee healed. Go in peace, and be whole of thy plague.
Yeah, so it was a faith that healed her, man. But it was actions. You see, that had to take place. See, faith is shown in action, man. Okay? Faith produces works. Faith produces, all right, discipline. Faith produces a lifestyle. Okay? Which is putting us in the position, okay, of these miracles, man. Well, the Most High, through Yahweh Shai, is going to show that what he's able. All right, he has the ability. He has authority over these situations, man. And we have to know that before we even go into these situations, man. When it's time for us to leave these jobs and, probably, lose houses, cars, or whatever we're going to lose, we have to I already go into that with the faith that he's able to provide however he's going to provide. You know? And a lot of our people are going to get caught up and enchanted and ensnared, okay, by Esau Edom because he's going to push that he's the end all be all, okay, of authority in the earth, man. You know, that's how a lot of our people think. But no, there's authority greater, all right, than Esau Edom, man. That's gonna be overseeing the situation we're gonna be in, man. You know? Yeah, so Milton. All right, with that, we pray that you brothers and you few sisters edify once again. We give all praise honor and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations, hopefully, Shalom.
Shalom.